Hey folks, Malforian here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Old World, which just got its 1.0 launch on the Epic Games Store, and just going to give you that first impression, kind of first hour of gameplay, so you can see whether this is the kind of game you might enjoy. If you've played games like Civilization or the upcoming Humankind, you know, it's very in that kind of genre, but it also has some Crusader Kings style RPG elements thrown in, so it's a cool little mix of different kind of games. So I'm not going to waffle on too much at the beginning, we're just going to get to it, and yeah, you can just get a general overview of the game. So let's get to it. So yeah, if you've never played it before or seen anything, there's 7 civilizations that you can start as. So you can play as Assyria, Babylonia, Carthage, Egypt, Greece, Persia, or Rome. So basically any of these. Today we're just going to play as Rome, I guess, because it's kind of the atypical, is it? Kind of civilization that people know. A little bit of a bio here, and then these are the stats that, and the different things that you start with as Rome. So you start with these 3 techs. So basically the game is, it was made by the lead designer of Civilization 4, and it's got that very Civ 4 look. But then it's got, like I was saying before, Crusader Kings type elements thrown in. So you have dynasties, you have to get married, you have to have children that become your heir. It's not like Civ where you play as, you know, Teddy Rumsfeld and then Teddy Roosevelt, and then he, you know, he lives forever. You know, you have to have different children and things like that to continue your dynasty. So yeah, you start with these techs, which just work kind of like civilization techs. So we'd start with ironworking, which gives us a warrior, helps us fortify, gives us other upgrades and things like that. Stone cutting, so we can have quarries and forts, and then polis, which gives us different things. So it unlocks hamlets, so we can make some more money. We can also get free settlers and forestries later techs, and then we can ask other nations to declare war and things like that. So there we go. We start with these. We have these unique units. We start with Hastatus, Legionaries, the Shrine of Mars, the Shrine of Vulcan, the Shrine of Venus, and the Shrine of Vesta. So these are like temples, basically, that kind of focus on different elements of the game. And then these are the 4 families. So, like I was saying, a bit more Crusader Kings style. You have 4 houses as every nation, and they do different things based on kind of what their focus is. So Fabius is a military-focused family. Claudius is a, I think, population and kind of, I don't know what you call it. It's kind of like a civic-focused family. Valerius is a civic and tech focused, I think. If I remember, I can't remember what the columns stand for. We'll see when we get into the game. And then Julius, he's military focused. He's super easy. You get more treasury and money as well. You get more turns, which means you can kind of move your military around a little bit more. Although it's a statesman, kind of, well, I suppose there's kind of a mix. He's kind of a mix of Fabius and another one, because you get more moves and then you get more hammer things as well, which also helps. So anyway, yeah, we'll see more as we get in. And then our leader archetype is, we are a general, no, we're a tactician, so we can be a general or a spy master. If we're a leader, we get additional bonuses, and then if we like command armies and things like that, we get even further bonuses. So yeah, we're just going to start as him. We do random map. Yeah, we're going to stay on strong, which is basically like middle of the road. Because, like I say, I played the game a little bit. I've done some of the Carthage scenario. If you're interested in how that plays out, it's a really cool scenario where you start as Carthage at the very beginning, and then you kind of grow into the Punic Wars, basically. I've done some of it on the channel. I'll leave a link to the playlist down below. But it's a pretty cool kind of scenario that you can play through. But yeah, there we go. This is like the normal game. So Rome in the Old World. You are Romulus, the first king of Romans, cast into the river and left to die as a baby. You are found and raised by a she-wolf. Years later, stronger and trained for your return to the world of man, you are reunited with your birth mother Ilia. Together with your jealous twin Remus, you have fought tooth and nail to unite the disparate tribes of your people. You are now set out to find a place for your new city. The existing civilizations of the Old World do not yet know the power and might of Rome, but they will learn. Select your settler and found a capital city. You will choose your nation and decide which family manages your first city, gaining the advantages immediately. So this is us. We're Remus. No, we're Romulus, even. leader. We have Remus is our heir 'cause he's our brother. So if we die, we'll play as him, unless we have some children. And yeah, let's found our capital. I've left all the tutorials and things like that turned on, so we can kind of guide through the beginning as a new player would. That's really, like I say, what this kind of series is all about. And yeah, so here we go. So you found cities, same as, you know, Civilization or anything like that. The one difference is you can't found a city wherever you like. You've got to found cities in these city sites. And, you know, you have a bit of a choice. You can found in any of these green hexes, but you can't just found a city anywhere in the world. You basically have these regions. It's very like if you've played Endless Legends or the upcoming Humankind. You kind of have regions, and then within those regions you have one place you can build a city, and that's kind of how the map works. So yeah, we're going to found Rome. I'm just going to found it exactly here. We could move a little bit, but seeing where we've landed, generally this looks fine. It doesn't really matter. And then yeah, you found a city, you found the houses that I was talking about earlier, or the families. You can then found a city based on that family, and it gives you different bonuses. So if you found a Fabian capital for your realm, it gives you more military things. Again, this gives you more growth, and these things, the columns, I can't remember what they are. I can't check until we go into the game, I don't think, into a city getting built. Oh no, culture, there we go. Yeah, so this gives you culture, which helps cities basically grow, and then you get events and things like that as you fill your culture up, and then you do also need higher culture to build better buildings in a city. So it is quite important, but it's not, you know, crazily important. And then all these different things, I guess because we're Rome, and, you know, historically quite expansionist, I believe. We're going to found a Fabius as our capital city. So yeah, and then obviously for our next city, we can build any other of the houses. I think you have to keep it within a certain range, so you can't just build loads of one house. And everyone you build upsets the other houses, so you know you have got a balance. You can't just super focus on something. And here we go. Yeah, our first tutorial. So this is very different to pretty much every 4X game I've played. There might be one out there. Do leave a comment down below if you're aware of it. But instead of units having specific movement, so, you know, like a warrior can move one tile, in Old World, you basically have these orders, which we have 7 of. Different things can amend this. You have more orders, and then your orders are basically shared between all your units. So if you're in a war, you can focus, you know, and only move military units. If you're in a period of peace and you just want your workers to, you know, do loads of work, then you can just use all your movement orders to just move your workers around. Different things as well, like if you've got a worker building a mine, it consumes an order every turn to build that mine. So it's a little bit different. It's a little bit of getting used to, but it's not too bad. And once you kind of get your head around it, it's a really cool system. And here we go. This is our first research. So again, a little bit like Civilization, you work through a resource tree, but you don't get to like super plan your research tree. So here we go. Here's the tech tree. We can take a look. So, you know, we've all seen something like this before in pretty much every strategy game, but you can't just choose like, hey, I want to do drama next. You know, you can't do that in this game. It's a little bit different. It's kind of cool because it gives a little bit of randomization into each playthrough. You can't just, you know, super push for one area. You basically draw 3 cards and then you pick the one that you want. There are different traits and things that allow you to pick more cards or let you re-roll the cards, but these are the 3 that we got. So we got trapping, divination, and administration. So I think we'll go for... Oh, this unlocks the slinger, so we'll do that, because having a ranged unit early on is really good, especially if we need some barbarians. It's going to help us considerably. And then, yeah, let's just see everything else that we've got going. So we've got our worker here. There we go. Workers build improvements in your cities. Rural improvements such as farms and mines. Gather raw materials. Urban improvements such as barracks or shrines. Improve training or culture. With some exceptions, urban improvements must be built on or adjacent to other urban tiles. A lack of urban improvements will lead to discontent, so plan carefully. Leave some room for them near your cities. Improvements improvement output can be augmented with specialists. So yeah, you can build like a quarry, and then you can train a quarry specialist citizen to then work in the quarry, which again improves it. So it's a pretty cool system. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's nothing too crazy. So let's go with how we're doing. So we're making money. We've got a little bit of food. We're running out of iron, and we've got some stone. So I'm not doing anything too crazy. As you can see here as well, you can buy and sell these materials kind of on the market, but it's not the best. It's not the best thing to do. But you can do that if you have crazy amounts of stone. You can sell it and then use that money to buy food or something if you wanted to. As we are running out of iron, I think we'll build... Is this a mine? Yes, this gives us 5 iron a turn. So let's do that first. Quarry... No, mine. Quarry is stone. I've got to remember that. Quarries and mines, different things. So that's that one done. There we go. Scouts. Scouts are fantastic explorers. They can see further into the unknown than other units. They can also hide in trees, making them invaluable as an early warning against invading enemies. Send your scouts out into the wilderness to look for new city sites and mysterious ancient ruins, which are basically like goody huts in Civilization, where you get events and resources and things like that. Scouts, as well as settlers and workers, can also harvest resources. I use my scouts to explore the world. There we go. So yeah, the scouts kind of multiple different things. The main thing, obviously, exploring the world, but you can use them to harvest materials. So we can take it up to this gold. Now we'll do that first, actually. There we go. Your scout has moved into some gold, a harvestable resource. Scouts, settlers, and workers can spend orders to harvest yields from harvestable resources. These resources will then take a number of turns to renew before they can be harvested again. So we can basically say, hey, some gold here, I'm going to steal it. So this consumes 1 movement, but it will give us 50 gold. And then in a certain amount of time, it will basically kind of refill, and then we can harvest it again. Or ultimately we can build a mine on there, and then we can no longer harvest it at that point. So let's go, we'll do kind of a little bit of a lap. Oh, well, there we go, found some barbarians, so an early good find for us. Let's go to our next unit. There we go. The warrior is a first melee unit available to your nation. Melee units will form the backbone of your army, defending you from tribes and nations. Yeah, we'll probably come up and attack these barbarians at some point, but not just yet. We'll add a general, and generals, you can basically choose anyone in your realm that is a character. Obviously, we've only just started, so we don't have that many characters. We just have us and Hortensia. She. Interesting. I don't know who she is. Let's have a look. One of these should show us all characters. Ah, there we go. Hortensia. I think she's just a general. Oh, she's just a hero character. So she's just basically a named character. It's in our realm. Then we got Camilla the Younger, who again I think is just a general character. Claudia, who is probably the daughter of one of these 2 characters. And then Ilya the Romantic, which I think is our mother. Yeah, there we go. She's our mother, who is also in our realm. And then we haven't got any others. We basically get events that will bring other characters into the realm. Because later on you can have ambassadors, chancellors, and spy masters, which give you additional benefits. And you kind of choose who, is going to fulfill those roles. And then you also can have governors in cities, which give you additional benefits. So there's plenty of places to use these characters. For now, I guess we'll use Hortensia. She uses a 10% attack bonus. She also will heal in neutral territory. And she gets a bonus versus ranged. We could lead the army. We'd be immune to critical hits. We can stun targets. Okay, nice. And then we have all these other benefits. But I don't think we want to lead the army ourselves. So we'll have her... Oh no, we haven't got any turns. Okay, yeah, we haven't got any orders, so we can't do it. We'll do that next turn. A city governor can be recruited from your court by selecting the wreath icon below the city banner, or within the city screen by selecting the question mark button at the bottom left. A governor can boost the yields of a city based on their unique traits. So there we go. That's what I was saying about you can apply them as governors. Let's have a look. We haven't actually got any orders to implement them. But again, we can have a look and see. So Ilya, who's our mother, she would give us more civics. Is that civics? Yes. Which help you initiate laws and things like that in your realm. So she would give us some more civics, which is pretty good because civics are hard to get hold of early game. Would cost us a little bit of money, but nothing too crazy. We make 30 gold a turn, so only losing a little bit's not too bad. Camilla the Younger, again, because of her traits, she would a little bit of military bonus. She would cost us discontent and cost us scientific research, but would also make us money, or we would basically just give a flat bonus to a few different things, especially growth, which is pretty good. Should we be the governor of our city? I mean, we can't choose anyway this turn, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest. But yeah, there we go, end the year. And then we're just going to keep exploring. We're going to avoid the barbarians, obviously. So we're probably going to use a lot of our orders early on with our scouts, because obviously we want to kind of explore the world and see what's going on before we do anything else. And to be honest, we've got our worker working away already. No, do you know what? Before we forget, we'll add a general. We'll put Hortessa as the general. And then in Roma, we'll put a governor in, because basically, why not? You basically get these bonuses. You also earn XP, which kind of levels up your characters. You get events and things when they fill all their XP, I believe. Do we want to be a governor of our own capital? Let's do it. Let's do it. None of the others really look that enticing, so let's take a look around. Again, we've got to remember to harvest these things when we pass over them. That's the one thing when I was first playing this game that I'm not used to that kind of mechanic, so I used to just forget about doing it all the time. But let's see if I can remember whilst doing this video. There we go, that's another turn done. So we're kind of just scouting out for places to settle, because we've got a settler coming, and then just kind of seeing where the other nations are. Oh, nice, we've got a city site over here. So this could potentially be where we build our next one, although I think this is a lot of desert. Maybe? Yeah, there's quite a bit of temperate, flat, clear, arid. Yeah, we don't want to build too much stuff in arid land. Oh, there we go, full desert. So if we could try find... yeah, we might head north to build our next city. We'll see though. Oh, well, no, we've got this land down here, haven't we? We got honey and everything. Oh yeah, we'll probably build down here. What am I talking about? Let's do that. There we go. Now we could come up here and fight these barbarians to release this camp already. John, let's head up there and we'll kind of take a look. So that's all that done. And this is just a tutorial on tooltips. This game, like quite a few recently that have come out, have really good tooltips where you can basically hover over something. If you click the middle mouse button, it then locks into place. And then you can basically just keep doing that. I think they're called nested tooltips. And you can basically find any information you want. So it's like that kind of Civilopedia, but kind of on call. You don't have to go into another menu to then search for something. You can literally just click anything and it will show you the information, hopefully, that you're looking for. So it's a pretty cool system that I know a lot of games are doing these days. Okay, you're still building here. Let's just keep going with the scout. So as always, guys, in these kind of videos, if you're watching and you've got any questions, do leave a comment down below. I'll answer the best I can. I do also stream here on YouTube every Monday and Tuesday, and I play a wide range of strategy games. Lately, I've been playing Old World and other strategy games like Crusader Kings, so you can always drop by and ask me some questions, or ask me to, if you want to see more of this game, leave a comment down below. I might do a Let's Play series, or I might play it on stream so you can kind of get a more in-depth look at the game. Always happy to do that. So there we go, we finished our first quarry, so that's going to make us a little bit of... we finished our first mine, so that's upped our iron making, so we're now actually plus iron. So we'll probably build a quarry next. Is this a quarry? No, that's another mine. I don't want another mine. There we go. Another quarry. Why can't we build this? Oh, remove the shrub. Okay, we need to cut the trees down first. There we go. And then next turn, I think we can build this. Yes. Or do we need to... Wait. we to clear more land? Oh, we did. Okay. And there we go. We cleared the land, and then we can build the quarry there next turn. And that's everything. So yeah, I think we'll probably attack this barbarian next turn. There is a ancient ruin here. So this is, like I was saying before, like the goody huts in Civilization. We can go in there, we'll get an event. We might get another unit, so we'll probably do this first before we attack the barbarians, because there's a chance we'll have something nice in there. Can we see how powerful these are? Skirmishers, 3, 2, 2. What are we? 4, 4, 2. Okay, yeah. So we're almost twice as powerful as them. So yeah, we'll come here first, and then we'll head that way. Unless they come and attack us first, I guess. Oh, there we go. There's someone from another nation, I think. Oh, they attacked us. They're not messing around. Tutorial, nation contacts. Here we go. We've met the Carthaginians, I believe. Yes, we have. You've encountered a rival nation. Rival nations are the primary opponents in Old World. You may engage with them diplomatically, which could lead to them gaining a powerful trade partner or ally, or declare war on them to conquer their territory. So, you know, similar to most games, war and peace. You can do trading. You can also marry people, I think, from other realms to improve their opinion of you further. So, actually, can we do that? Let's have a look. I don't think we actually have a wife yet. No, we don't. We don't have a wife yet. Can we find one? Yeah, foreign marriage with Carthage. Could we do the ultimate betrayal and marry into Carthage? So let's do it. Alternate lifetime. Alternate timelines. We're going to marry into Carthage. So we've sent an emissary. They'll come back to us and they'll say whether they've got someone suitable for us to marry. Let's get this quarry going. That'll solve our stone. It's already an issue. We've got so much stone, but we might as well get it plus, and then we'll see what else we can build. Our settler will finish next turn, so let's see if we can find a city site in this area for us to settle in, especially if we know that Carthage is in this area. We want to kind of beat them to where they're settled. So go tribal contact. You've met your first tribe, the Gauls. Tribes can engage in limited diplomacy, but generally won't be coordinated in the way opposing nations are. So this is very like city-states in Civ 6. Kind of, they're not barbarians, but they're not full nations. They're kind of a mixture in between. Oh, nice, we found one of these actually. Cursed land. So one thing you will notice, the art in this game is amazing. It's really, really good. Our scouts report that the area is cursed and blighted. Little vegetation grows here, and there are no animals to be seen. Foul smell hangs in the air, and the ghastly moans can be heard throughout the region. At the center of the cursed land, they discover a deep pit in the ground. It seems to be the source of the moans and stench. Peering over the edge, we can see fires burning deep below the earth. So we've just found hell, basically. So we can fill it with rocks. So that cost us 75 stone, but it will give us +4 legitimacy, which is, we haven't really talked about this yet. It's basically like stability in any other game. The more legitimacy you have, so the more people like you, the families especially, also gives you more orders. So if you got legitimacy really high, you can get more movement from your units. So it's pretty good. Or we should study the pit. We get a new courtier. Oh, okay, get a court scholar. Do we want to do legitimacy? I think legitimacy is going to be more worthwhile at the moment because we've got a court scholar. We haven't really got anything to use them in at the moment. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll get that additional legitimacy to kind of give us those additional moves. And then yeah, the Gauls, we can make peace with them. Let's have a look. We can declare war. We can ask them to declare war on Carthage. We can influence them so they'll like us more. We could have married into the Gauls, or we can have tribal alliances or just peace in our time. So annoyingly, that means that is the city location in this area. Oh, you're the first to discover a landmark. What will you name it? Urmia Plain. Sure, we'll do that. So yeah, that's annoying. We probably would have to, well, we would have to attack them to get the city site to be freed up for us to then use. So we won't do that straight away. Oh, they actually have more units now. Can you go here? Oh no, there's zone of command. Okay, well, do this. We'll clear them out first and then we'll Look at this. Your warrior's already attacked this turn. He's on cooldown. Oh yeah, true. Yep, you can't just spam attack. Can we move here? No. Alright, well, we'll leave them be. You've done all your moves. You're busy. That's everything then, I think. Oh, marriage offer. Here we go. A delegation from Carthage arrives with a marriage proposal for the King Romulus. You should consider it carefully. Yeah, we told them to do this. So I will do. So we can marry Oligarch Tabia, the younger. She's from the Manganid family. She's a schemer and romantic. Or Matriarch Tualath. And she is a builder and compassionate. So yeah, if she was a governor in one of our cities, our improvements would build 1 year faster, which is pretty good, to be honest. She's upset with us so far, though. Not sure why. Don't know what we've done to upset her, but something. Can we see? Oh, because we're ruthless. She's compassionate, so fire and ice there. John, let's go with schemer romantic. John, let's go with the matriarch. There we go. So we will get married. And obviously, if we have a child, he will replace Remus as our heir with the succession that we have in place at the moment, which I think we are primogenitor, if we have a look. It's the wrong button. Is this it? Yes. So yeah, we have primogenitor laws. We can change that to other laws in the future. And then, yeah, that was our mother. We are married to her. And Remus is married to Princess Consort Camilla. So, you know, if we died, we would play as him, and we would have this wife, and that's how all the inheritance stuff works. There we go, tutorial marriage. So, you know, I could have just read this. You've accepted a marriage proposal from a member of your family. For a member of your family, marriages are a diplomatic tool for forming bonds with other families, tribes, and nations. So, you know, basically, pretty obvious stuff. And then our trapping here is nearly finished. I think our unit up here will be fine. It's going to take some damage, but it's going to be okay. Your capital has finished training a new settler. Settlers are key to expanding your nation because only they can found new cities. Take the settler to a nearby unclaimed city site to establish a new city. City sites can be claimed prior to sending a settler to colonize them. Place a unit of any type to lay a claim to it. So yeah, we can do that. You know, if there was, you know, Carthage was a little bit closer than we thought, we could have put our settler, our warrior on here to prevent them colonizing it, which is really good. You know, if you find a cool spot that you want, you can throw a military unit on it, kind of claim that, put your flag in the ground, say this is ours. Sorry, chaps. But yeah, let's... Oh, no, somebody else harvested this. It must have been Carthage as they went past. Oh, we found the Pontiac Mountains. Oh, more barbarians as well. Interesting. Joy, we won't do any more turns with them because we kind of want to get this other city founded. I don't really want to settle it here. What have we got? Camels? Yes. Sheep. It's got some normal trees, some shrubs. Nothing too amazing. I mean, I don't really want to settle here, but we would have goats, some more trees. That's a lot of desert. I don't want to settle in all that desert, if I'm honest. Oh, there's Carthage. Okay. I presumed it would be further down here from where their scout came from, but guess not. Yeah, see, ideally I'd want to settle here, but we'd have to destroy the Gauls first. Or, actually, if we took out this barbarian camp, or this one, yeah, do you know what? We should probably just wait here. As once we've cleared out this barbarian camp, we can build our first city here. And then I'm thinking we'll bring our units down, and then we'll take out this camp, and we'll build our second city in this area here, I think. So yeah, let's do that. You... Yeah, actually, don't do it. No, actually, we will move. And then these guys. Can you kill these? Yes, nice. No, they didn't. Okay, no, they did. No, they didn't. Ignore me. Ignore me. They did kill them. And there we go. This is our city. Obviously, we finished building a settler. I think we'll probably build a warrior to begin with here. We could build another scout, would be quite useful. Obviously, another worker would be pretty decent as well. But I think we'll do warrior first because we do have some barbarians around. So we don't want to do anything crazy. And then I think what we'll do is we'll build a worker next. And then we can send one of the workers down to work in the second city once it's founded. And there we go, succession. Your family line is a new heir, Princess Drusilla. Oh, I guess we had a daughter. Training strong heirs will be vital for the survival of your nation, as once your current ruler is gone, someone will need to take the reins. So there we go, we've got our first heir. And then what we'll do is we'll have events that happen that kind of form what kind of character they're going to be and things like that. So we'll obviously get to them as we get there. Yeah, you're just going to chill there. I don't want to risk this settler. No, do you know what? We can move a little bit up there. We'll just stay away. We don't want this barbarian to attack them. Oh yeah, you've already moved this turn. Have you finished this? No, 2 years to go. They've used all their movement up that they can, so I think we're done. Yes, we are. Okay, go on then, fine. We'll move a little bit closer. The game really wanted us to, so let's do it. There we go, trapping discovered. Ooh, interesting. So, yeah, these are the three kind of actual texts that we can choose, and then we've got this special card where we can actually just claim a free settler. Well, he's not free. We've got to research him, kind of. So we could do that. Now, one thing I didn't mention before is you can click on certain text to kind of focus on them. And I think if you do that, you have a higher chance to pull them from the deck in the future. But to be honest, we're just going to carry on as we were. Kind of tempted to claim this free settler, though. So we can build lumber mills and other improvements with forestry. We've got military drills, which gives us rallying troops, also lets us build barracks. And then admin, which allows us to do treasury projects, which are basically like, instead of building a building, you kind of build you kind of concentrate on something. So you concentrate on a treasury. Once you've finished that treasury project, you basically get 100 gold in that city, and then you can choose a different one to kind of focus on. So that's really good if you've kind of built everything that you want to build. You built all your units, you build all your buildings. You've got something to work towards in a city. Yeah, I'm going to take this free settler though, to be honest. Saves us having to build another one, which is pretty good. Let's see what's in here, because we might get another military unit. Our scouts didn't discover anything interesting in these ruins. Oh well, never mind. However, they report that while they were searching them, they witnessed a large comet streak across the sky. So we can either get +2 legitimacy or +50 science. That's a lot of science. That's like 5 turns. Well, 4 turns of science. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's need to finish that settler. So it was definitely worth picking this. And then we'll head in and we'll attack this camp. And the next turn, I think we'll be able to kill them off. Maybe one more turn. And there we go. Tutorial tech deck. So this is the thing I was talking about earlier. If I just waited, the tutorial would have talked you through it anyway. But yeah, as it shows here, you get those cards. You choose which one you want. They then go in the discard pile. And then next time, you get to draw them again. You do get a little bit of a guide. So it will tell you. So here, available. We had 3, we chose a seller. The next time when we finish the seller, we will have from this draw pile, so we'll have 5 things we can draw. We only draw 4 cards, so one of them won't be available, but the other ones all will be available. So we'll see that once we get there. Anyway, let's. Oh no, we've already attacked. Already talked about inheritance. Yeah, you're gonna chill there. Thank you very much. Sleep. There we go. Obviously, we don't want to move any nearer than we have to. And then we'll head down here. We want to stay away from these barbarians. Oh, there we go. You have first discovered this landmark. We found the Achilles River. Let's head down here. Oh, unknown nation. Our scouts have encountered travelers from a foreign land. Although they speak a strange tongue, these men and women appear harmless. They wish to greet our people and establish relations. Do we dare risk our nation's security? So we've met Greece. So King Philip. So he hasn't died yet. He's the person that you start as. Avoid them. We have enemies enough. Or interact with them and share freely. So this would Greece would like us, and we'd also give Pella additional these. Actually, I keep forgetting what culture. There we go, culture, and it will lead to additional events. Sure, let's do this one. The First Nation, Carthage, we kind of... Oh, they're right here. Okay, they're pretty close. Carthage, we kind of made peace with. Well, yeah, we actually married into them. So I think we'll keep Greece as like our enemies, as it were. We'll see kind of how that goes. They might be the First Nation we kind of aim to take out. There you go, there's Carthage moving around. Queen Consort 2, your wife, is being superstitious. She believes in strange and mysterious things. Duke Remus, your brother, would sell his own grandmother for 2 coins. He's now greedy. Okay, well, that's fair enough. So here we go, next tech, as we kind of boosted the last one. So we get some stone if we wanted to. Deviation, no, divination, husbandry or drama. Let's go divination, because it's the quickest one. Rather than the stone one. We don't need the stone, so there's no point doing it. If we were desperate for some stone, it would be a good choice, but we're not really. Oh, it looks like Greece have 2, or is this somebody else? No, this is Greece. Okay, Greece have 2 cities then, I guess. There we go, that's all of that. Oh no, we just can't defeat them this turn. But next turn, we definitely will be able to, unless they spawn another unit. But I don't think they will. I think it tells you, yeah, we'll produce a new unit in 6 years. So, yeah, we can wipe them out before they cause us any more trouble. And then this settler, I mean, we could settle over here, I suppose. It's just not amazing land, but I guess if we don't... Oh, actually, no, we should settle down here, actually. Again, not amazing land. But it will prevent Greece from claiming it, so I think we'll actually do that. And then we'll see what else we can build here. So we can build farms, give us some more food. We are running out of... Well, not running out of food. We have got negative food, so I think we will do that, actually. Yeah, oh, we used all our orders up, so we can't tell them to clear this just yet, but that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I think we'll live up there. I think it's going to be fine. And then we'll come down here. We'll settle... we probably want to settle on... Urban, flat, clear. Urban, flat, clear. Okay, it's the same kind of land. Sure, let's settle more to the right, because we get a bit less of this arid land, which is going to be worse than the other ones. And then, yeah, our first city we founded as Fabius, I believe. Yes. Fabius family. So I think we'll settle one of the other ones instead. So yeah, if we found another Fabius city, then the other we would get discontent because we founded like the same kind of city multiple times. So you can focus a lot on one family type, but it does get more detrimental as you go along. So let's go... It doesn't really matter this early, I don't think. Actually, no, do you know, we'll go Julius, because it will give us +1 orders a turn. It gives us more civics every turn. It does give us other things as well, so we'll do that. You are now known as Romulus the Settler. Ostia, so there we go. And then, yeah, I wanted to build a farm here, start earning some more food. And then we're going to keep exploring around again, just so we can try to find some more of these camps, maybe. Oh, woodcutting tribe, the emissary of the Numidians, has arrived with a gift of wood in the hopes of establishing peaceful relations with us. She explains the Numidians specialize in growing and harvesting wood in sustainable ways that has led to great prosperity for them. So we can just get some wood, and we get +5 legitimacy and just attack them, cut them down, not the trees, the people. Which, you know, could do. I don't really want to start a war with them, though. Such fine wood would really spruce up Roma. Requires King Romulus is Sylvan? Oh, where's Sylvan? I don't even know what that means, if I'm honest. Are we? I don't see that listed here, but I guess we are, because it's going to allow us to choose this. You sure? I guess so. I guess we're one of those. I don't know what Sylvan means, but I guess we were. So let's do it. Why not? It's going to help our capital out a little bit more. So again, like Crusader Kings, you have events and some options are grayed out if you're not you know, applicable for it. So there might be like a super military option, but if you're not a commander, it won't give you that option. You'll see grayed out. We'll probably get some examples as we progress. There we go. We should be able to kill these guys off now. Oh, there we go. Promote General Hortensia of Roma. So she also got enough XP that she leveled up to the next level. Yes, she did. She got 105 out of 100 XP. So we can make her brave, which will give improvements to against melee units. We can make her the Highlander, so she'll get bonuses in hills. Or we can increase her wisdom from 0 to 1, which will give her 3% this critical hit chance. John, I think we'll just make her brave, as she's always going to be fighting melee units. I think that's the one that definitely gives us a bonus. And then we will stay here for now, because we're going to bring out this settler up. Oh, actually, we can just do that straight away. Nice. Oh, no, next turn. Yeah, next turn we can do that. Then Ostia. So these guys have... We're not going to build a settler here. I think we might do walls. Yeah, Joe, we'll do walls. We are going to be the border city against the Greeks. So we'll do walls here, kind of get that early investment in there. We have got another worker, I thought, getting built. Oh, yeah, we got a worker being built here after this warrior finishes. So we'll send them down to improve the land here. Out of orders, yeah, we know about that. We've already done this. So there we go, next turn. Oh, there we go, war is Greece is at war with the Numidians, so they obviously had that event that we had and just decided to attack them instead of being nice. Spring equinox. It is spring and the tender flowers are in bloom, painting the land in vivid pastels. Your family and members of the court have gathered to celebrate the spring equinox, a time when light and darkness are in balance and hope permeates the air. Those gathered eagerly look to you as you prepare to speak. How shall we remember this wonderful day and ensure that future generations may enjoy the same? So, I hear the ends of the earth, they beckon to find me. So we get an ambition for exploration, the strong rule over the weak, ambition in ex-slavery, which is a kind of like a civic that you choose later on. You can choose between freedom or slavery for people in your realm. No human deserves to live in chains, so enact freedom, or just gain some XP. So we'll do exploration, because we are busy exploring already, so let's do that one. And then you get one of these ambitions, so enact exploration, on completion get 10 legitimacy, which is pretty good. Start the exploration law, so we haven't looked at laws yet. Let's have a look. Is this laws? No. One of these is. Is it this one? No. It's this one, isn't it? Yes. So there we go. Once we've researched rhetoric, we can either do epics or exploration. We picked the ambition to pick exploration, so that's what we'll do. So no extra unit consumption when outside borders. Scouts can move on water. Hunters, if other characters are hunters, they'll like us more. Or if we could choose epics. So in this kind of tile, you can choose one or the other. You can't choose both. So epics would give us 10 culture per military unit killed. Heroes would like us more. So if you're kind of expansive, I guess, militarily, this would be the better one to use, obviously, to give you more culture. And then, yeah, here we go. So slavery and freedom. Slavery, which the Fabius family love. If we chose this, they'd like us more. That would give us +5 movement per year, which is amazing. That's nearly like half what we currently have. All cities would gain discontent though. Builder trade characters would like us, and the Fabius family would like us more. Or freedom. All cities gain +1 tech a year. Sage characters would like us. So, you know, if slavery is amazing for early expansion, freedom is... I'd probably start with slavery and then move to freedom later, maybe. Those early orders are really good. And there we go, that's just... Oh, there's a new ambition. You've unlocked the ability to choose an ambition. Ambitions are goals that your family would like you to pursue. Completing them will grant you and all your descendants a permanent boost to legitimacy. Okay, that's really good, because you obviously lose legitimacy when you die. The next character obviously starts with less. So having that permanent boost is amazing, because that gives you more orders and the other benefits as well. Control 4 cities or kill 5 units. We'll do the control 4 cities because we've already got 2. We're going to have a third one up here any minute. And then, yeah, we want to probably head down and take this one later. So it should be quite an easy one for us to just naturally work towards. And yeah, let's keep moving around here. And yeah, actually, if you move here, I believe you can found this city. Yes. So we have one Fabius city. We have one Fabian, I suppose. And then we have one Julius. So I guess we'll go with a Claudius or Valerius. Let's go with... Wait, are we Valerius? No, we're not from any of the mage houses. Joel, let's do this. Family cities +2 growth per year. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that. Former Claudius landowner. Oh wow, we discovered loads. Vesuvius. Oh, well, we want to stay clear of that. We also found Mount Ararat. And oh, we found the Egyptians as well. As our units approach the Egyptian border, they are met with armed soldiers. These men are aggressive message. All nations will treat with Egypt, must pay tribute. Okay, so they don't like us. So as I was saying before, if we were charming, we could choose this bottom option, persuade them to trade, even though they're like, no, we're not trading. So we pay tribute in gold, iron, food, or just say no. Joe, we've got a lot of gold. I'm just going to pay the tribute. Oh, they're just about to found another city here. In fact, you can see they've got a lot of warriors. A bunch of warriors. Well, in fact, they just destroyed a barbarian camp that was there because that's the last unit. So, yeah, they've been busy. Good job we claimed this then, because they probably would have headed down and claimed it next, I would think. So, yeah, there we go. We found them. So, I guess we might have 1 or 2 more major nations to find. I can't remember at the beginning when we set up the game. I forgot to check how many we were starting with, but we might have all 7. I just can't remember. And then, yeah, we found another Gaul camp here. So again, we've got to be careful. We could attack them, but then they could also appear up here. So probably don't have the right amount of units to do that just yet. And we've got those barbarians anyway to keep us busy. In fact, yeah, we're going to send you down, start clearing out this camp. And then these ones can stay in the city and heal up. And then we'll choose what production they're going to do. So again, I think we might go... Well, actually, slingers and warriors, same amount of time to finish. So I think we'll go slinger up here. And then we'll do a warrior probably later on. So yeah, I imagine Egypt's probably going to found a city here, I would think. Especially with all the units that he... looks like they've cleared out the camp and then they're going to attack it next. Roma has reached a new culture level. Higher levels of culture unlock additional improvements and wonders in your city. So that's what we were talking about earlier. So, oh yeah, I did forget that it does allow you to build wonders, which you can't have. Makes sense. You can't just throw like the hanging gardens in a backwater city. It's got to be in a cultured place. So we'll worry about that later on. And then we're just going to keep exploring in this massive desert. Trying to find basically some more goody huts to claim. Get those free resources, basically. And then, yeah, you're going to hot foot down here to attack these barbarians as soon as you can. And yeah, this other worker is finished, so you're going to head in this direction. And then we can start improving Ostia as well. Oh, actually, yeah, they probably should have built a worker, actually. Yeah, actually, we'll change that. Yeah, so hold control to enter in front. There we go. So it's pretty cool. You can bump him ahead of the queue, and then the slinger will finish after that's finished. So it's rather a good system, to be honest. Amulet of Fertility. Moments after your daughter's birth. Oh, I guess we had another daughter. Must have done. One of your servants who assisted in the delivery approached you. She presses a battered but bejeweled locket into your hand. It can be locked and unlocked with a tiny key. To remain fruitful, simply turn the key, she says. But to slow the seed, you must lock it. You don't know what to make the woman's strange utterance, but the amulet does look valuable. So we can get rid of it, which just gives us 8 orders this turn. I wish it was 8 every turn. That would be amazing. But we would become superstitious. Turn the key. Give it to the beloved. Our wife, basically. Oh, I see. So we can use this to stop us having more children. Or lock the amulets. I would rather sell the amulets. Interesting. So yeah, this is like an event where you can control how many children you have. She will become suspicious. Well, we don't want to make our wife suspicious of us. I don't want to get rid of it at once either, because we don't want to become superstitious. So I guess we'll just sell it. We'll do that. So like I was saying before, there are cool events that happen all the time. Palace servants often find the queen walking among the gardens, openly pondering questions of life, mortality, and desire. One day, she asks if she may take lessons with one of the court philosophers. Sure. In fact, that money we just made from that trinket, we've put back into some use. Now that Rome has reached the developing culture level, various options for hurrying production have become available. So there we go. We can now use civics or other things like that to boost the production of something, but it will cause discontent, which you don't want to get too high. It does reduce growth and increase costs, but you know, if you were desperate for a warrior, you could rush the completion of it. And then, yeah, we're going to finish this control 4 seasons, 4 cities before too long. Let's go with... we'll build a hamlet first, because hamlets are cool. They actually grow as the game progresses. So you start as a hamlet, and as you can see up here, it will develop into a village after 20 years. So at the moment, it will give us plus 10 gold. It will give us an additional plus 10 if it's on the trade network. Which is basically, you know, connections, kind of like building roads between places. And then, yeah, develop into a village, which basically has different bonuses in the future. So the earlier you build them, you're kind of investing in the future as well, because the earlier you build them, the quicker they upgrade. So let's go, yeah, hamlet. There we go. And yeah, we haven't got any of these yet, camels. Let's build a camp. Now, camps are cool. They give us additional 0.5 orders. So obviously for every 2 of these, we'll get an additional order to use. So obviously the more than we build, the more turns we get per turn, if that makes sense. And then, yeah, let's see if we can find... Oh, friendly meeting. Messengers from the nation of Babylonia. So there we go. We've met 4. Yeah, 4 different ones now. Show them a gift. Maintain a truce. Or declare war on them. Joel, let's just keep a truce with them, to be honest. I'm going to do anything too crazy. We'll kind of scout out, see kind of how our situation is before we start thinking about who we might attack first. And there we go. We can attack these barbarians. So looking at the time, we're almost up to the to an hour for this episode. So we're just going to probably finish off the barbarian camp, and then we're going to leave it basically there for this, like say, initial preview, kind of showing you how the game plays. So, you know, you can decide if it's... Oh, no, I didn't mean to click that. It kind of popped up as I was trying to click on this unit. So, well, I guess we're doing labor force next. So, yeah, as I was saying, yeah, this is like the first hour of the game, because I know for myself, that first hour is really kind of if a game... is going to feel like a game I want to play, kind of that if it gets its hooks into me. So hopefully this has helped you. You can kind of see what the game plays like, you know, some of initial kind of guidance on roughly how the game plays. Like I say, I do have another series on the Carthage scenario, which if you're interested, if you watch that, we go a bit more in depth in the mechanics, and you can kind of see some more of the gameplay as well. There we go, our wife became suspicious. Improper vassal. The Claudius nobility has become overly familiar with you to a degree that other families find unseemly. At a recent feast, the Claudi leadership greets you informally and seats themselves first at the royal table. That doesn't seem like something you should do. Reprimand the Claudi for their impropriety, or let this slide go unpunished. So this is where we got to kind of balance the houses, which we can see here. No, here. You can see it here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So Fabius, Claudius, Julius. Sure, the Claudius lovers, so we can actually reprimand them and it won't cause us too much trouble because they love us already. So we founded their initial city, which gives them a massive boost. So only one of the houses don't have that. Can't remember which one it is, but one of them hasn't had their capital founded yet. Well, not their capital, but their initial city. So we'll have to keep an eye on that for the future. I think he'll be fine. I don't know, it's getting close though. Trade offer. Court merchants have arrived from Carthage with an offer of trade. They believe our nation would grow and prosper with improved trade relations. I think so too. So here we go. We can trade 15 stone per turn and get 16 training. Now training is what you use to build units and also to upgrade units. Or civics for wood. We don't actually have enough stone to do this. We'll run out of stone before too long. We could build some more quarries to counteract it for sure. Or we could trade wood for civics. Sure, we'll do this one anyway. And then we're just going to have to invest in some stone, some more quarries. I mean, we have got a decent amount of money making, so we can just buy some of this if we're desperate. And iron sharpens iron. No, as iron sharpens iron. Over numerous encounters, you find yourself drawn to Ilya the Romantic. Your shared interest in the cloak and dagger nature of the court proves to be a fertile ground for a Kabbalistic relationship. Wait, isn't that our mother? Yeah, it is. Okay. It never hurts to learn a few tricks. So we gain some wisdom. Or I will place Ilya in confidence and bind her to me. She will owe us a favour. Okay. I will form an unbreakable friendship with her. Let's do... Do you want to gain wisdom? I think we'll just gain some wisdom. Yes. We'll do that instead. Next unit. Again, we're going to just keep scouting out just to kind of see if there's anything up here that we... Oh, there we go. Nice. Great migration. Broken vessels and strange markings indicate that these ruins were once occupied by a tribe beyond the sea. Such a discovery inspires you to expand beyond your realm to new worlds. Gain 2 scouts, okay, or 100 science. Wow, that's a lot of science. Do we want 2 scouts? Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get more scouts because we can use these to gather resources. Just going to, get some gems. We can have one basically just moving around gathering resources, and the other 2 actually scouting out around the world. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. You're finishing this. We have another work here. Wait, we built another one? Oh, I guess we did. Okay. Well, you can head this direction. Have a worker building here. And then in Roma, we will build... Oh, wait. Oh, I thought we were building a slinger here. Maybe I pressed the wrong button. I could have sworn we were building a slinger. So let's build a settler. And then, yeah, that'll do. Because then we can use that settler down here. Because for now, we're going to have to leave this warrior guarding. Wow, there's a lot of barbarians here. We'll kill the main one. And we might die, to be honest. So we've cleaned out the camp. Now, one thing you can't see just yet is if we move away from this tile, it will begin a timer. And I think it's after 9 turns, the barbarian camp will return. So it's another reason why we would want to fortify here if we could. We might be in trouble, to be honest, unless these Greeks come and help us. And then here, okay, they finished the walls. So let's get, Joe, we will build another slinger down here, because I think we will go on the offensive in the future. But anyway, guys, that is where we're going to leave it. This initial first look at Old World. We've been going for a good hour, so hopefully this has given you just a general, like I say, overview of the game. As always, if you've got any questions, leave them down below. I'll do my best to answer. And yeah, if you want this to continue, if it kind of looks interesting, also leave a comment, hit that like button. I might carry this on as a Let's Play series if people have enjoyed it. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I play strategy games here, and I do live streams every Monday and Tuesday on a wide range of games. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.